So I'm just about to head up the Otira Valley. It's just over Arthur's Pass from the township. So it's like about an hour up to a bridge, and then there's another hour up to the basin at the base of Mt Rolleston. And then the same amount of time back, and the car park for the track is just over Arthur's Pass. So we'll head up the track. Shouldn't really be walking this track in spring or summer. There's a whole lot of avalanche pass, so it's actually okay to go up to the footbridge, but you really need to watch what you're doing. And if there's been like a big snowfall recently, don't go up there, it's too dangerous. So we're just setting out up off the valley, it's uphill all the way, and then you turn around and come back down again. So there's a side track there to go up to Lake Misery, which is like a wee tarn opposite Arthur's Pass, but I'm actually heading up this way, which is further up the valley. Just have to keep an eye on that weather. There's some weather coming up from the Otira side. Yeah. Some people coming back down the track. Just looking up the valley. The bridge is just around the corner up there. Just looking further up the valley, you can see the track sidling along this side of the hills. So we're heading up around that corner up there, and then you drop down closer to the river, and there's a footbridge across the river. That's looking back down valley towards the car park. It's a type of Spaniard. Waterfall up by the footbridge. You can just see the footbridge up the river there a little bit. So that's the bridge over the Otira River. That's a new bridge. It's been replaced in the last 2 years because it got washed away. So I'm just having a rest just up above the bridge and looking down the valley. Just looking across the valley, there's a couple of waterfalls coming down the side of the hill. Yeah, so I'm just up the Otira Valley. You can see the valley up behind me. So I'm just going to keep walking up the valley to see if I can get a view of Mt Rolleston for you. I can see a big group of people coming up the valley, about maybe 10 of them. So that's the west face of Mt Rolleston up there at the head of the valley. Yeah, so the track just sidles up the side of the hill, and then up over that rise there where the grass is, there's a wee basin, and climbers will camp up there when they're doing climbs of the mountain. So I'll at least try to climb up to where the grass is over there. Yeah, and then maybe we can see down to the basin. So there's the track going up. It's looking down the valley all the way down to the car park. This is a pull just up from just down the hill from where the big basin is. So that's the basin at the western side of Mt Rolleston. Climbers, when they come up here, they camp down along the sides of the river. It's Mt Rolleston there. So I'm not going to climb any further up the valley because from here onwards it's like climbing and rock scrambling. Yeah, and there's no one up here. I'm by myself. I don't want to like injure myself and be stuck up here. So that's as far up the valley as I'm going to go. After here it gets a bit hairy and I'm all up here by myself. So I'm going to turn around and I'll head back down. It's taken me about an hour and a half to get here, so it should take about an hour and a half to get back down again. Yeah. There's a whole lot of little waterfalls and pools up here. They'd be magnificent on a really hot sunny day, but I bet that water's cold. It's a bit of a rock field just through here. You have to clamber over all the rocks to get down the track. That's looking down the valley. That's looking over towards Temple Basin. Slightly sketchy bit where you're going along the edge of this pool. View back down the valley. This is the other dodgy bit. It's really loose gravel. but there's no other way to get down. There's the bridge down there, about 200 metres away. So that's the footbridge up the Otira Valley. It's a bit hard to get up onto the bridge. You either have to go up on the right hand side or on the left hand side over here and scramble up the rocks. They really need a ladder or a set of steps or something there. I'm just sitting next to the river near the bridge. I'm just having a break. So I'm on my way back down to the car park. Looking down to State Highway 76. That's Temple Basin ski field up there. There's lots of alpine and subalpine plants up this valley. That's a mountain daisy. If you come up here in November, they've all got big massive white flowers on them. It's about 20 more minutes down to the car park. Track's quite slow going because it's so rocky. That's looking back up the valley. It's the last view I have up the valley. I'm going around the corner and then I won't be able to see it anymore. So it's about maybe a K down to the car park. Yeah, so maybe 15 minutes. So that's looking down towards where the viaduct starts. And the drop down to Otira. There's the car park down there about 100 metres away. End of the trek. Yeah, so that's the Otira Valley. One of my favourite walks up in Arthur's Pass. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. See you.